An effective team. There are 5 main stages in the development of a team. These are considered the team building methods. Stage 1 is forming. This is a period of orientation and getting acquainted within the team members. There's a bit of uncertainty within the different personalities and understanding the different types of people within the team. They are looking for leadership, someone to take control, and there's that wondering of, will everyone get along? Stage 2 is called storming. This is the most difficult and critical stage. Often conflicts arise, there's competition, everyone's personalities are starting to emerge. There may be some threats between different personalities, disagreements, and overcoming obstacles is really the biggest part of this stage. Stage 3 is norming. This is when unity starts to emerge. Consensus develops within the team. Interpersonal differences start to resolve themselves. Personalities start to work well together, which means performance increases. And the biggest part of stage 3 is that just because they've already gotten past the storming stage doesn't mean they can't fall backwards. Disagreements at this stage can push the team back into the storming stage of team development. Stage 4 is performing. This stage of the team development process is where everyone is starting to cooperate. The maturity of each individual is starting to show. They're organized, well-functioning, and if problems and conflicts arise, they're dealt with constructively and can lead to doing a better job focusing on meeting the team goals. Stage 5 is adjourning. At this point, they've accomplished the team goals, they're wrapping up their final tasks, documenting any results that they've had. The workload diminishes and the team ends up disbanding. Internal dynamics of teams. There are normally 3 different types of dynamics that come into play. There's the compromiser. This person likes to do what's best for the good of the team. They'll change their stance on the project or maybe just switch to a different view once they've seen like what the other team members agree upon. Then there's the harmonizer. They provide support and praise, and they back up the decisions and kind of affirm what has been decided upon. And then there's the commentator. They provide feedback during the decision-making process. External dynamics of the team. There's usually the buffer. That person protects the team from bad news. There's an advisor. They advise the team on the option that should be considered and taken. Then there's the gatekeeper. They control the flow of information in and out of the team. The coordinator. They arrange communication with people or units external to the team. The strategist plans how to approach management for resources and deals with the threats that may come along. The external dynamics really have go into play when dealing with trying to get the task at hand done, but at the same time making sure that not one person is overwhelmed with too much responsibility. The best strategy for any of the internal and external dynamics would be spreading work out evenly to avoid overworking any team members, promote problem solving within the group instead of making it a bigger problem than it really is, having constant communication and listening well to others, and knowing when intervention is needed and what solutions are appropriate at times of conflict. In order to select these 6 teammates to work on the performance evaluation, it's important to note that it's going to be a multifunctional team, using individuals from different departments who have knowledge of the performance evaluations that the company has used in the past that maybe aren't working so well now. This multifunctional team will create an evaluation that can be consistent throughout the whole organization. So by using individuals from different departments, the performance evaluation they create will actually be something that can be used throughout the whole organization, every single department, to keep everything consistent. characteristics that we're looking for within the team member selection. The ability to work well with others. That's one of the main keys. When you're a teammate, you need to be a team player, and you need to know how to get past some of the conflict and to work well with one another. And good communication skills. If you are a team member that can get your job done, but you're not good at communicating your tasks with others, there's a possibility of more than one person taking care of one part of the project that could have been easily done by one person instead of two. We're also looking for people that have the ability to be a problem solver. There's always problems that arise, and when you have some of those skills known to help benefit in problem solving, it can go a long way in a team. It's important to have a diverse team. We are looking for different people with different experiences, skill sets, depending on the education they may have had. Like I've said, we definitely want individuals from different departments within the organization, along with the people that maybe haven't been here for very long and have different experiences outside of our organization, and plus the people that have been here for many years and have the length of time here at our organization to know where we've come from with our performance evaluations and where we should be going. Age is also another thing. Within generational gaps in the workforce, it's important to incorporate different people of different ages in order to have a diverse background. When there are opportunities for coaching, there are normally 3 elements to look for. Functions, that's when coaching addresses processes, not people. It's more about educating, motivating, and consulting with team members. Maybe they don't understand a certain portion. This is really where coaching comes into play, to educate and motivate, to get them to the goal for the task at hand. Then times, knowing when the right time to intervene and coach, instead of just jumping right in and maybe not giving them the appropriate time to try to figure it out on their own. So making sure that you're giving the team the ability to work through their problems, but knowing that right time on when there's going to need to be some coaching involved. And then the conditions. It's important to know what kind of setting will actually help facilitate performance through coaching. In particular settings, you might not get the feedback that you would like from certain individuals. They may feel they need to be defensive, or they may put a wall up, where knowing which setting they would be most comfortable to receive that coaching is a very important asset and tool. Thank you.